Good day and welcome to another market review session with Monaco Daniel of Mastermind Trading. In today's market review session, would basically just be giving an update as to what's going on in the market, what to expect in the market, probably in the coming days, in the coming hour, as well as in the coming week, as well as most importantly, I think would be giving an update on the last market review we had, because I still very much think that the bias from the last market review is still very much valid. Um, we just need to have sort of like a quick update on this bias as well as what to expect in the market. So, in the previous market review session we had, I think last weekend, we did look at BTC, Ethereum, for cryptocurrency, and I like to basically just narrow down my general market bias for the entire crypto market based off my bias for Bitcoin and Ethereum. And that's usually because I strongly believe that Bitcoin and Ethereum are literally and realistically, they are the biggest market players. We have more liquidity in the Bitcoin and Ethereum market, in the cryptocurrency market, than we have literally in the market for almost any other cryptocurrency. So for me, I like to stick with Bitcoin and Ethereum because it's have relatively lower volatility compared to what you find in alternative cryptocurrencies. Yeah. So in the previous week, I think last market review session we had, I said I was looking at sterling from supply levels somewhere along here, this point or above this high we had. And looking at market structure, I think, like I always say, the first thing you want to look at when you open up a chart is you want to identify the market structure. And in this case, we are looking at the 4 hours chart. You can see that the 4 hours chart is bullish. We have formations of higher highs up here. You can see this higher high up here and higher lows. And basically, that's what defines an uptrend. That is what makes up an uptrend. An uptrend is basically defined by higher highs and higher lows. So the first thing I want to identify here is this is an uptrend, but we have this uptrend on the 4 hours chart as well as we have a similar uptrend on the daily chart right here. You can see on the daily chart, we have similar uptrend, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high right here. But um, on both on both the daily and as well as the 4 hours time frame, I think we have this uptrend that I am not very bullish on right now. If you've seen the previous videos, you understand why I'm not the most bullish person on this uptrend we have both on the daily time frame right here as well as on the 4 hours time frame right here. But for now, I'm just going to stick to the 4 hours time frame as well as probably much smaller time frame because I'm not trying to project too far into the future. I'm looking at basically market review for the next week, what we could be seeing in the market in the next week. So I I think I filled my shorts. I had a short filled on the smaller time frame within the week, somewhere around the year. And we have literally the same setup for both BTC and ETH. I had a short filled somewhere around here, price moved a little bit in profit and then got invalidated up here. But like I said last week, I said overall, I'm sort of bearish on the market right now. And it's simply because we only have a very weak uptrend right here. We have a very weak uptrend right here. We are not seeing this sort of momentum in this uptrend. We are seeing some sort of like a sideways momentum. So to a degree, that could mean that market strength is beginning to shift. We are beginning to have an increased amount of sellers stepping into the market. So I want to be very curious at this point. Yeah. I said I was looking to sell from supply levels along this level right here, this price range right here, or up to, I think, my best case scenario for a sell, or should I say worst case scenario for a sell is I'm not really expecting prices above 22 to 25K. I don't know how right I am, but I guess we are going to see. But in the short to mid term, what I'm expecting in this chart, I got invalidated right here, but overall, I think the swing bias for me remains bearish. So what I'll be looking at going into the new week is I would personally, I'm not expecting prices above this week's high, which is above 21.8, 21.9K. I am personally not expecting price above this level. Personally, I'm not. And is because I think the last wave of this uptrend right here, I strongly think that this is the last wave of this uptrend right here. In my own opinion, I think this is the last wave of this uptrend, and I have this opinion strictly based off the HPB 4 to 5 wave rule. Yeah, strictly based off market structure, high probability based trading, 4 to 5 um phase market rule. So I'm not really expecting this uptrend which we have here to sort of continue to build up this higher low and higher high and higher low and higher high above this level. So what I want to be looking at is market building into supply zones along this imbalance we have right here. This strong sell candle. This is a very strong imbalance candle. Just one strong sell candle pushing prices all the way down from 31 to all the way down to 29.9 or thereabouts. Yeah, so this is a very strong imbalance candle. We've seen a significant amount of this candle eating up right here, eating up down here. We have the strong imbalance or fair value gap sitting right here. So what I would be looking forward to is um what I'll be looking forward to is prices building into either of these supply zones. So on the smaller time frame, I think what we could likely see over the weekend, and if we do happen to see this over the weekend, I think I'll be taking the shots, but since it's on a much smaller time frame, I would only be updating that in the private channel, probably Signal channel. Now, on the much smaller time frame, I think I would be looking for prices maybe dropping into levels right here. Let me see if I can um find any significant maybe 5 minutes. Okay. Let me come all the way down to the 1 minute. I'm just taking a quick look at this. Okay. Yep. Let's say down here and then back to the 30-minute time frame. So over the weekend, I would most likely be looking forward to prices maybe dropping down to this imbalance right here. Remember, on the 4 hours time frame, as well as even the 30-minute time frame, which we are right here, we have strong imbalance candles all the way to the downside. This is just a strong sell candle all the way from up here to down this point. And then another strong sell candle, a one-sided market all the way down here, another strong sell candle, another sell candle. We've seen prices eating up this last sell candle. So, but I think we have a fair value gap, an FVG sitting right down here. So we could see prices dropping down into this, dropping down into what we have right here before going all the way back up to test supply levels along these 4 hours. Okay. Yeah, so I think we could see prices over the weekend um building up into this imbalance, this sort of a strong um bullish candle, or a strong uptrending candle. There's a particular word I'm looking for. It's not coming. I'm going to let it. So I'm looking forward to, we could most likely see prices drop down to this demand zone or this imbalance level down here before going all the way back up to testing um any of these 4 hours supply zones. Personally, I don't have interest in, I'm not marking out either of these as my preferred point of interest right now, because it is not prices coming into this level I want to see. I want to see how prices builds into them. It is how prices builds into this supply level that is going to determine which of this is going to be most significant to me. So, and then maybe within the new week, let's say I'll be looking forward to something like this. But overall, buyers still remain bearish, and I think this time around I sort of have let me say, be looking forward to. Honestly, I'll be looking forward to something like this. We have the strong imbalance all the way up here, all the way up here, all the way up here. I think prices is most likely going to still come and clear up some of the buy orders we have sitting right here. But for we to have this to happen, we need to first take out some amount of liquidity, very significant amount of liquidity off this imbalance we have all the way here. So, but like I said earlier, I don't try to predict the market. I sort of just try to follow the market. So I don't want to project too far into the future. But overall, this is what I would be expecting for the new week. And it is the same bias for Ethereum. If you I would come to the price chart for Ethereum on the. Okay. Now it's literally the same bias for me for Ethereum on the 4 hours time frame. We still have this bullish setup building higher highs, higher lows and higher highs, higher lows and higher highs. And we could most likely see a swing failure of this uptrend. Somewhere along this supply zone we have here, eating this strong imbalance candle all the way up to this point before coming all the way back down to most likely below this. So I'll be looking forward to how prices build into this to take sort of this overall sell, this midterm, I think I call it a midterm swing, a midterm short bias from all the way up here to anywhere down here. But once again, for now, I'm still not trying to project too far into the future. I just want to um follow prices as it builds up from smaller time frame into bigger time frames into bigger time frames, because prices always build up, and most times it is it is to your own interest, or it is very important to sort of just follow prices as it build up. Eventually I'm going to be getting opportunities to trade zone for zone from smaller time frames, so that's basically what I'm just looking out for right now. So guys, this is going to be the end of today's market review session. If you probably have any questions, opinions, suggestions, or a contrary market idea that you would like to share, yeah, of course you can. Don't forget to leave a comment below, like this video, as well as subscribe to the YouTube channel. Yeah, and I'll be posting, like I said in the last market review we had, I'll be doing mostly my swing buyers, my swing setups in the Telegram channel. For the most of my quick trades, lower time frame trades, I would most likely be updating that only in the private community. That way, giving some sort of prioritized attention or top attention to members of the sort of like-minded community, the smaller community, and all of that. So guys, um once again, like the video, drop a comment, leave a comment below, as well as subscribe to the YouTube channel. I remain Monaco Daniel of Mastermind Trading. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys.